What if your money could work while you sleep? What if the cash in your account could multiply itself without you lifting a finger? Today, you discover the magic trick that turns your savings into a money-making machine. It's called compound interest, and it's your financial superpower. Let's unlock it. You earn money from your job or allowance, and every time you face a choice, spend it all immediately or save some for later. Saving means you don't consume everything today. You set money aside for tomorrow. It requires discipline, sure. But here's the thing. When you save, your money doesn't just sit there, it actually starts working for you. When you save money, you typically put it in a bank, either a traditional one or an online bank. The bank keeps your money safe in your account, protected from theft or impulse purchases. But here's where it gets interesting. The bank doesn't let your money sit idle. Banks are businesses, and they put your savings to work, and they reward you for letting them use it. The bank pays you interest, a reward for letting them hold your money. Think of it as rent that the bank pays you for borrowing your cash. If you save $100 and the bank pays 5% interest per year, you earn $5 just for saving. You didn't work for it, you didn't sell anything, boom, free money appeared. That's interest. Why would a bank pay you? Simple. They use your savings to lend money to others. People buying houses, students paying for college, entrepreneurs starting businesses. The bank charges those borrowers higher interest than they pay you. If they give you 5%, they might charge borrowers 8% and keep the difference. You get paid, borrowers get money, banks profit. Everybody wins. Let's see simple interest in action. You save $100 at 5% simple interest. Year 1, you earn $5, total $105. Year 2, another $5, now $110. Year 3, another $5, $115. Predictable and steady, you're making free money every year just for doing nothing. But hold on, we're about to kick this into overdrive. But there's something even better, compound interest. This is where real magic happens. With simple interest, you earn money only on your original deposit. But with compound interest, you earn interest on your interest too. Your earnings start earning their own earnings. Albert Einstein supposedly called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. Let's see why. Here's how. Year 1, your $100 earns 5%. That's $5, giving you $105. Year 2, you earn 5% on $105, not just 100. That's $5.25. That extra quarter, that's interest earned on last year's interest. Your money is multiplying itself. Watch what happens when we zoom out. Compound interest works like a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but as it rolls, it picks up more snow. The bigger it gets, the more surface area it has, so it grows faster and faster. Your savings do the same. Growth accelerates over time. Growth feels slow at first, but give it 20 or 30 years, that snowball becomes an avalanche. Time does the heavy lifting. Let's see real numbers. You save $100 at 5% compound interest. After 10 years, $163. After 20 years, $265. After 30 years, $432. You only put in $100, but made $332 extra just by waiting. You didn't work overtime or win the lottery. Time was your employee. This is why starting early matters. Now imagine you don't just save once, you add $100 every year. Maybe you save part of each paycheck or birthday money. After 20 years at 5% compound interest, you've deposited $2,000, but you have $3,307. That's over $1,300 in free money, earned while you were living your life. This is the power of regular contributions plus compound interest. Here's why starting young gives you a massive advantage. You start saving $50 monthly at age 16. By 65, you could have over $200,000. Your friend waits until 26 but saves the same amount monthly. By 65, they'd have less than half. Those 10 extra years created over $100,000 of difference. Time is the secret ingredient. Start now. Three factors determine how much your savings grow: how much you save, the interest rate you get, and how long you leave it alone. Here's the empowering part. You control two of these. You control how much by budgeting smartly. You control time by starting now instead of later. The interest rate depends on where you save, so shop around, but never let finding the perfect rate stop you from starting. Saving isn't about hiding money under your mattress, it's about putting your money to work. With compound interest, every dollar you save today becomes multiple dollars tomorrow. You're literally growing a money tree. Time and compound interest are the water and sunlight. The earlier you plant, the bigger it grows. Start today, even with just $5 or $10. Your future self will thank you. You've learned how banks pay you interest for saving, but what happens when the roles reverse? What happens when you need to borrow money from the bank for college, a car, or something else? How does interest work when you're the borrower? Next episode, borrowing and debt, the flip side of the coin. See you there. Thanks for watching. We are going to continue this deep dive into the mechanics of money and the global financial system in the upcoming episodes. I aim to release the next part as soon as possible to keep the series moving. If you want to understand how the economy truly functions, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks again, and see you in the next one.